Hi there, savewith.crypto here. Okay, so this was my bot page from about 7 AM this morning. I'm putting the audio on after, but just wanted to sort of briefly show you these because they've all got proper like liquidation prices and stuff, and that's really good. Okay, so it's about 3.5 hours on now. It's like 10:22 on Monday morning. I was going to show you the bots now because it's quite interesting what's happened, because the prices have generally kind of gone back up a little bit. So if you look at my older bots, for example, this one here, this one's been running for 5 days and 18 hours. This one's overall 4.2% in profit, so about 70 USDT. This one here, 35. This one here, that's good. This Ethereum one here, this is actually down just by $2. And then these two here are in profit, so that's good. So overall, the bots are up. You can see here that my overall bot profit and loss is $341. Okay, now I started this account with 8,811 USDT, and I think it's worth over 9,000 now. Let me just check that. Yes, the bot account there is $9,183. So that's pretty good, isn't it? I've obviously got a spare bit of USDT in there, so I'm tempted to start off a new bot actually. And it'd be really nice if I could just copy my own bots, wouldn't it? But I don't know how to do that. So what I'm actually going to do is to create another Ethereum bot similar to this one. So I'm going to base it on these parameters here. So what I'm going to do is just create a bot from scratch. So I'm going to look for ETH USDT. Use. Okay, this gives you a better idea of how they actually work. So you see you've got your base order here and then all these kind of safety orders down here. So as the price comes down, you know, the orders would fill, and then when it goes back up it takes profit. Now the idea is as they go down the orders increase in size, so that's why your initial base order is normally going to be quite small. And this is also why I generally suggest that you start a bot when you've had a bit of a pullback. And I think we've had a bit of a pullback, haven't we? It's been quite drastic actually. So let's have a look. So you go manual creation. Right, so we're going to go long, and I'm looking for a price action of 0.6. Leverage is 5x, yeah. Number of safety orders, I'll have that as it was before, 13. Base order size. Okay, I'll come to that in a moment. Then down here you've got target profit. Now I'm expecting some bigger gains as we go back up, so I'm actually going to change this to 15. Okay, and then in the advanced settings you can see here you've got safety order price interval. Now I had that at 1.1 before, so I'm going to do the same again. Now the safety order multiplier, I've generally got it set between 1.02 and 1.1. I might leave it on that one, 1.05, because that's one I haven't tried before. Stop loss, I'm going to leave that. Cycles, I'd leave that on infinite. Okay. So what I need to do here is to fill in the base order size. So my available capital is 1862 USDT. Okay, and it says here base order size must be more than or equal to 5.94. So if that's 10, that requires a margin of 196. Okay, so kind of go larger. Okay, so it looks like I could do $90, doesn't it? Because that would say required margin 1769, available 1862. Okay, let's give this a go. Let's try and create this. Okay, so confirm these parameters here. Just going to do a screenshot of that. Okay, so that will open a position of 0.1 ETH when your strategy is enabled. That's fine because it's down quite a bit now, so I don't mind starting that. Okay, so I should see that here. Okay, so is that running now? That's the question. Let's go to the futures martingale. Ah, okay, there it is. Right, so there's the new bot. Now the question is, can you see this on my bot page? Okay, well there it is. Now the question is, can you see that if you're not me? So let's try a different browser. Okay, yeah, 7 bots there. Okay, let's leave that one running and see how that works. Now, if you want to use one of these bots or all of them, you can just go to my bot page, which I've done a shortcut for. So you can go to savewithcrypto.org/bitgetbots and you can just copy them there. I'm just wondering if I can publish this new one. Let's try. I don't think you can do it. Okay, runtime cannot be less than 1 hour. Okay, so at some point today I will publish this. I think it has to make a certain amount of money first as well, although I'm not sure if that's overall with all the bots. But if you see the 7th bot, and it'll probably have either negative or 0% return on investment today, that'll be the new bot. Now the question is should you use all the bots or just one if you've got limited money? I don't know, to be honest. It kind of makes sense to spread your risk a little bit because they're all slightly different in the way they work. They're all quite similar, but they are slightly different. And you can see here that some work better than others. And they work better under different conditions. So, for example, this one here, this was doing quite badly for the first few days, and now it's one of the better ones. So I suppose in time, if I see one that isn't performing, I'll probably terminate it and then use that money to create a new bot based on the parameters of one of the better performing bots, and that's how I'm going to work it. But my bots are always going to be on that Bitget bot page. And I think this is a reasonable strategy because that dump last night was pretty damn big, actually. I mean, something like 7% for Bitcoin is huge. And I know a lot of inexperienced traders might have been in long positions up here and maybe not had a stop loss set and might have got completely wrecked. But the bots coped with it fine. And even now, if we look at the liquidation points, Ethereum one here, this hasn't got one at the moment because the orders haven't filled yet, but these ones have. So this one here is talking about liquidation price for Ethereum of 1720. That seems like a long way away. 1736. This one is 1600. That's great. The Bitcoin ones, 30,724. That's a long way away. This one, 18,392. I think this one could afford to be a bit more aggressive. But you never know what might happen. And this one here, liquidation price is 31,321. So they're all quite down, because I'm not expecting to go much lower than the CME close from the 1st of December, which was this level here, which is 39,290. I think there's a realistic chance of it going there. But at the moment, I don't think so. It looks to me like this MACD here is about to go positive on the hourly time frame, and if that happens I think we should go back up. But I don't think this price action really surprised anybody because it was due to happen, wasn't it? We could have had that kind of massive pump up there and then gone across, and then it's what it does the Bart Simpson thing, doesn't it? That seems to be a general pattern for Bitcoin these days. See, there's one down here as well there. But yeah, it's all good. I mean, I'm glad the price of Bitcoin did come down because it was just getting a bit too overcooked for my liking. And, you know, I knew this was going to happen at some point. Didn't quite expect it to happen last night because if I'd have known, I'd have come out of my trade. But my trade did okay, actually, because what happened, where is it? It was here, wasn't it? So, yeah, 12 minutes past 2 in the morning. That's UTC, that is. And that was today, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so this one, I'd had a great entry, 40,714, and it closed at 41,704. So, you know, almost $1,000 up in the price, and my gain was 48.64%, which is 0.2 of a Bitcoin, which is not too bad at all, is it? So I did okay. I could have done much better, though. At one point, it was very much in profit. I did enter this morning with a slightly smaller position, which is currently 21% in profit, which is about $2,200. That's good. I might, just in case, just push the stop loss up a little bit, just in case. And I think what I'll do with this, if this continues going up, and then we get some smaller pullbacks, then I might add to the position there. It's large though already because I'm using 0.237 of a Bitcoin as margin on 20x leverage. So that comes out as like $202,000. So that's a rather big trade, isn't it? Bit scary for me, to be honest. I did have some other trades that all closed as well. I had this XRP one here. This one made 94 XRP, which is okay, I suppose. And then I had this dot trade here. This wasn't a big one. This just made 3.19 dot, so not enormous. I might re-enter those if we get another crash this afternoon. I also had some USDTM trades as well. They all closed. I had this link one here, hit my stop loss in profit. That made $45, not particularly impressive. And then this one here, this was a Bitcoin USDT one, and this did 3.51%, which is $47. So overall in that crash, I made a reasonable amount of money, but I could have made so much more. But it's all good fun. And if you want to trade like I do, you can get up to a 30,000 USDT bonus by using my link, which is savewith.crypto.org/bitget. And just while I'm there, I should do a update on the competition, because I'm giving away $1,000, and I'll show you how. Okay, so this is my Bitget affiliate dashboard, and you can see here all my Bitget affiliates. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm looking at this on a daily basis. I'm sorting this column here to show the average daily turnover over the last 30 days, and I'm looking for people who have got this at more than $1,000. Now, actually achieving $1,000 turnover in 30 days is actually really easy. I mean, there's some ballers up here, and this person here, 955500, whatever it is, doing great. I mean, only playing with $6,000, and their turnover is 354,000. Fantastic. That's me there at number 2. But then you come down further, you can see people like, my mate Bob the Builder here, just got $316 in the account. And yeah, he's turning over $1,200 in 30 days. That's great. This person here I think it didn't go so well, actually. Seemed to have no money in the account, but has a turnover over $1,000. I guess this person got liquidated last night. Yeah, sorry to hear that if that was you. Anyway, so we've got currently 29 people who are eligible for the giveaway. So what I'll do when I've got 100 of these, I'll just select all the IDs or the UIDs here, and then put them into a random number picker and pick a winner. But I do want you to also like the original video and leave a comment. That will qualify you to be a winner. So you need to go to this video here. I've put it on the homepage of savewithcrypto.org, so you can look at that. You can even just go to it on YouTube. And what you need to do is to like this video, make sure you're subscribed, and leave a comment. I mean, so far there's only 15 comments. There's only 15 people eligible to win the $1,000. So yeah, go to this video and give it a like and leave a comment. As I say, I put all the instructions on the homepage of savewithcrypto.org. But when I do the draw, if nobody comes back to me within 72 hours, then I'll probably leave it for another week or so and then do it again. So basically, if you've got a trading volume of more than $1,000 in the last 30 days, then you've got 1 in 100 chance of getting $1,000. I think that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? If you like the sound of that, give the video a like, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you've got the notifications set on all, leave a nice comment, go to this page on savewithcrypto.org, follow these steps here, make sure you like that original video. I'll link to it at the end of this video so you can find it easily. And then, above all, tell your friends.